It's a typical family scene poolside in Jacksonville, Florida. But there's something missing. For the Silverman family, a dark memory haunts even the sunniest of days. It was 1988. Husband and father Alan Silverman died suddenly, leaving a gaping hole in the family, changing Christmas forever. They had recently moved to sunny Florida from Pittsburgh. Reflecting on life then, the surviving family members, Mom Bonnie, daughter Alice, and son Aaron, fondly recall a picture-perfect family. Life was good in their new dream home.
We moved to this fabulous neighborhood in an absolutely beautiful house, elegant.
It was huge, spacious rooms, beautiful yard, acres of land.
Just beautiful, everything the way that it was set up. We were almost too afraid to sit down on all the furniture.
Better still, the couple living next door instantly became the Silvermans' new best friends. Meet Terry Hotchkiss.
We tried to make them feel at home in the neighborhood the day they moved in. My wife Ronnie went over with a tray of cookies, and from that time on, the four of us were really, really tight.
When Christmas rolled around, Alan and Terry pulled out all the stops. The Silvermans' new house had a fireplace with a substantial chimney. That gave the two men an idea for an innocent Christmas prank that would surprise Bonnie and the kids.
Alan and I hatched this plan that we would make it a special event. He wanted to become Santa Claus. And he would actually make a grand entrance into his living room through the chimney, complete with a bag full of presents for the kids.
Loaded with gifts and dressed like Santa, Alan would climb onto the roof and down into the chimney. Alan practiced the prank a few times until he was confident it would work. He was excited about seeing the joy on the kids' faces. As Christmas Eve approached, he needed an alibi to get him out of the house.
He told me and the children that there was an emergency in Pittsburgh. There was an systems analysis problem that had to be done absolutely before New Year's.
He basically said goodbye to his wife, drove away, came back, hung out in the garage until after dark.
When the coast was clear, Alan climbed on the roof. All was going according to plan. But about halfway down the chimney, he became stuck. Foolishly, he hadn't done a proper test run, fully loaded with the heavily padded Santa suit and sack full of presents. If he called for help, the chimney walls muffled his cries because no one heard him. Back inside the house, Bonnie Silverman was worried and confused. Alan had not called from the road as he said he would. By the day after Christmas, she still hadn't heard from him.
Perhaps he was having an affair. There were so many smart girls that had graduated and gone into business. I thought, I'd let myself go perhaps. I mean, I had two little kids. The things that went through my mind, I can't tell you what I thought.
Like a good neighbor, Terry dropped by to check on them.
Bonnie, hi.
Hi.
Hey, kids.
Say hi to Terry, kids.
Where's Ellen?
He's been called away on business.
And you haven't seen him since Christmas Day?
Pang in the bottom of my gut, and I went outside. And then we climbed up the ladder onto the roof.
Terry was about to make a gruesome discovery.
There he was, dead. His eyes were all glazed over.
Alan Silverman had died of a heart attack, dressed as Santa, with a sack load of presents for his family, wedged in his own chimney. The Silverman family was shattered forever. The sunny dream home became a casket. Bonnie and her two small children couldn't bear to live there. She sold it and moved out.
I simply couldn't live in that house with the memories of the police pulling him out of the chimney, black and sooty, and I couldn't live with that.
It's a tragic tale where the day-to-day meanderings of life take a sad, dark, ironic twist. Alan Silverman's poorly planned prank got the better of him. Or did it? Was it Alan Silverman, whose good intentions of playing Santa ended sadly when he got stuck in his own chimney? False. This is a classic urban legend that is almost as old as Santa himself. The tale even made it to the silver screen in a 1984 hit movie, Gremlins.